Hi, my name is Monster, and today I have actually one of the craziest ideas that I've ever had in my entire freaking life. And this doesn't mean I might be able to do this. This is just an idea, and maybe you can actually help me to actually be like, oh yeah, do this idea, try your best to do this idea, because I just had one of the craziest ideas that you probably would like to know, because it's about the models for VRChat and MMD. You do know that I started making commissions, right? And the commissions is actually going well. My commissions, people are actually coming still for more models, which I'm really happy that every single one of you really love my models that I do for you. So I'm really grateful for this. Also, this is actually weird. I've never done something like this. Don't see my crap here. I have to see if you guys want my videos like this sometimes. Maybe you like, maybe I don't. You like this poster? I got it. This is outdated. Just see this as a 9 and this like 30. I don't know. You guys are crazy. Thank you. Now, look at this. Do you know what is a bot? And do you know what is a Discord bot? Do you know what the Skype bot is? A Skype bot and a Discord bot is if you say something, if you say like a command, they will reply, right? How about making a MMD model generator with a bot? Now you're actually be like crazy. What? How are you gonna do this? I have this thing. I made this really quick, but this might actually work. So hear me out. If you guys really want to see a MMD model generator, I'm gonna talk about what this really is. You talk with this bot, and they will ask you 2 model base or more. Well, if you guys really want, and if you guys support me on this one, this can happen, and this can really blow everyone else. They have 2 bases for the first, or 1 base on the first builds of this bot or whatever. You choose the base, and then they will actually have multiple choices of like eye colors. Right here you have a base, and then you have black eyes, brown, green, blue, or purple eyes. So on these colors you choose one of them, and then they will ask you what type of hair would you want. So they will have like 3 pictures, you choose one of those 3 pictures, and then after that they will show you outfits that you want that character to have, and you choose one of them, and boom, the model has already been made, and then you have the model right away. I'll give you the download right after that. Hear me out. Am I being crazy? But this is hard. I don't really know. I did this thing, 1 base, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options for the eyes, and then on those eyes there will have 3 options for hair, and then on 1 hair there will be 3 options for outfits. That means they will have 45 models on this build. This is gonna be really hard to make. This can go way beyond this, like only 3 hair or only 3 outfits, can go to 10 or more outfits if you guys really want this. This won't be cheap. This really means that, and no, I'm not saying that I'm getting really tired of making commissions, because I'm loving them. This will be still limited, but yet, if people actually like what they have there, they might just do that. And then, if they really want a customizable, different than on the generator, you can just ask me to do the model. I don't know if the bot is gonna be free or whatever, I don't really know. This really depends, because there's so many things behind of like if you want to pay or if you want to just make it free. I would love to do a Kickstarter out of this. Is this even worth it? I don't know. Maybe there's coding. I don't fucking know how to do those. I made a game. What's wrong with me? So What do you guys think? Do you want me to do something crazy like this? Of course I will be still doing 360s, of course, but this can be something really different. And people might like this a lot. This can be a great opportunity that I can show that you can easily get something, not maybe for free or maybe not, depends on if you guys want a Kickstarter instead of a final build bot. If you guys really like this, of course I will make it even beyond. But then I then thought, Skype bots are different than Discord bots, and Discord bots, I think they only accept server bots. No, I don't want that. And then I was like thinking, how about I make a game just to customize a MMD model with options. Like, do you see like those games that you have to customize your character and then at the end you have that character on the game? Imagine that for MMD, and at the end of the model you can actually export it as a PMD model, and then boom, you can easily put it on MMD. Now that's cool, right? Oh my god, I don't have that much battery. What the hell is wrong with me? Do you guys want this? If you really want this, I will do this. Depends if how you want to support me. I don't really know how we will be able to do this. Yet if I need actually coding, I probably need Sedan. Or other one, if you actually know how to do coding on Unity or coding, just please contact me, because I really don't know. I have to know people, because I don't really have time for this. Because, for example, if I really wanted to make a game out of this, to make a model, that means we should put way more customized there. For example, when you have a model, you can actually customize any type of color that you want for the eyes, or for the hair, or the colors of the clothing. It needs to be super precise about this, but maybe I'm thinking out loud. Maybe I'm thinking way big than I should for the first time, for the first base of the game or anything. Is this a game? This is basically like a dress-up game. Think about that. But at the end, you actually get the model, and then you can use it on MMD or even a VRChat, because it will. I mean, the VRChat thing I may not have on the game, but then you can actually call me, and then I'll actually export it for VRChat. Boom, bada bim, bada bam. This really depends if you really want this. If you really want this, please give a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll put a poll here. Do you want me to make a Kickstarter if I feel like I should do this, should continue this? Yes or no? I don't know. This really depends if you really want. Or should I make a Patreon of that? What do you guys think? Patreon or Kickstarter? Or none. I don't know. Depends. Bye guys. Click here for subscribe. Click here to watch my latest video. A playlist of 360 and a playlist or whatever video it will appear here. I don't know. See ya.